Once you've completed your worksheet, you probably want to see what it's going to look like before you commit to paper. You can get a print preview in Excel by going to the File ribbon, and you'll see down the left hand column is Print. When you click on Print, it will then bring up the screen that shows a copy of what it will look like when printed on paper. You'll notice down the bottom here it will display how many pages there are, and you can see on this particular worksheet it fits onto one page. It defaults by showing you the entire page, but if you'd like to see it at genuine 100% size, then if you move your mouse over to the far right, and there's a button over here which is called Zoom to Page. You click on that and it will zoom in onto a closer view of the actual size of the printed page. If you click on the same button again, it zooms out. So that toggles in and out of the page. Looking down the left hand column here next to the print preview page are the buttons you require to print. You have a large button called Print. This will send exactly what you see on your preview to the printer. You can also specify how many copies you want printed, and below that it gives you a choice of which printer you want to print to. If you're working in a company environment, you may have access to more than one printer on your network. Below this you have all of the settings. So it asks you, do you want to print the active sheet? That's the sheet that you're currently working on. You do get other options in here. You may want to, for example, print the entire workbook, or maybe just print a particular area that you've selected with your mouse. You can also print either on one side of the paper, or you can print on both sides of the paper, providing your printer supports duplex printing. You can turn on collate or uncollated, and as you can see from these examples, this determines how the pages will print if you've got multiple pages. You can print in portrait or landscape. At the moment we're printing in portrait on an A4 page, and I can see the paper size in the next option down, but you could also change that to a different size. The margins can be changed. Here you can have a custom margin, or you may want to set it to normal, which is what majority of people print using. The final option is called scaling. This is very useful if you are about to print a worksheet and perhaps it just doesn't fit on a single sheet. Maybe just one column of data can't fit on and it gets pushed onto page 2. You can ask it to scale this by fitting the whole sheet on a page, all the columns or all the rows on one page. To return back to the worksheet, you can either hit the escape key on your keyboard, which you'll find in the upper left corner, or you can click your mouse on this arrow button here to take you back to your workbook.